Hey! Let me hear you say the word maniac. Maniac! There you go. That's coming later. For time constraints, we've not got time to go through the unfunny portion of my performance. Usually about halfway through I remember to grab this. Okay. For those of you who couldn't hear what I said, due to time constraints, we're not going to go through the unfunny part of it. But I just saw one thing I had to do. And since Brooke brought it up, my wife has been after me for years. I went to school. I got a BS in history at Tennessee Tech to teach history. And that's the dumbest thing in the world because I can't coach basketball, football, or anything. So I can't get a job as a history teacher. But to prove to her that it wasn't a waste, I'm going to use my powers of history, and I'm going to bring to you this week in annual history. All right. The year was 1642. This just happened to be when this happened, so okay? But you got to have background. This was during when Puritans were in charge of stuff. These people are what you call extreme right wing, okay? No sense of humor whatsoever. So, they happen to use the Bible as law rather than make their own. And this particular guy is 1642. It's Thomas Granger of Plymouth. Apparently that's what he drove. He suffered the supreme penalty for violating what the Puritans come up with Old Testament law. He was, it says, detected of buggery. God, I tried looking it up, but I just couldn't get a good read on it. But if you're wondering, it means it's taking it in the anal area. Taking it, taking it in the ass is what it is. But anyway, they have a law for that. And it comes straight out of the Bible. I'm going to read to you from, now, I'm Baptist, so this is going to sound like a sermon. I'm going to read to you out of Leviticus 20:15. And it says, if a man lie with a beast, he will surely be put to death. And ye shall slay the beast. Damn, that's rough. Not too hot on the beast either. How many of you got drunk on a Saturday night and you woke up with the beast and you wish, God, I wish there was somebody here who could slay that. All right. Well, this one's got packed little ones like this. So this man. It's 1642. I'm going to tell you, since it's history, I need to tell you what else happened in 1642. Haskell developed a calculator. It's an add machines, what he come up with. And when you read this, you're going to tell they're going to need one back then. Okay. He was said to have had buggery or anal sex with a mare, a cow, goats, sheep. And that's not singular, people. It's not sheeps. It's, sheep means a bunch of sheep. And this is the coup de grace, or I can't say that right either. He got a turkey. All right. So, a very sad spectacle it was for first the mare, and then ye cow, and then ye rest of ye lesser cattle. If you weren't a cattle, if you were a goat, a sheep, or a turkey, you were lesser cattle. That's the title we have for Jolly over there, lesser cattle.
Title of my first album.
All right. They said they were killed before his face, according to ye law. And then he himself was executed. Well, let's look at this for a minute, okay? This guy was busy. I don't know how in the world you can burger a mare unless you get a stool or a cow. And then what you got to do, you know, the stuff that comes out of that hole is worse than what's going in it. Yeah. And the sheep, you know, the goats, they, you know, hell, they're used to it in those days. You know, goats kind of liked it, you know. The sheep, well, you know, the sheep were sheep, you know. It's back in the days where men were men and sheep were nervous. Okay. All right. So, but a turkey, damn, if I was that turkey, damn, I'd just go ahead and lay my neck out on the rock and said, bring on the axe, man, I can't take this. Oh. But man was going to need it's a good thing Pascal invented the calculator, or the adding machine, because they were going to need it to find out how many of these things he had boogered. Of course, it didn't matter. If you just booger one, you know, they're going to kill you anyway. So if you're going to just booger one, you might as well booger a bunch. All right. Now, if you want to know what the deal was that made this important in history, okay, I've already told you the first thing. Pascal came up with a computer. No, not the computer. Hell, that's later on. That's Babbage. Okay, he come up with an adding machine. He come up with something I can use. I can't use a computer, but I can at least turn the thing on the adding machine. And the other important historical fact is that this man, Thomas Granger, who apparently drove a Plymouth, he was the first man to know to stuff a turkey. Okay. All right, well, usually the first part of this sucks, but, you know, I'm going to do what you came for, okay? Yes. We know what it is, what we're waiting for. Give me a minute.
Make sure you're in camera frame. There's a camera. Yeah.
Okay. It's obvious to anybody now, if you haven't been here before, I am manic depressive. I have trouble getting the manic side of it up. I had to be digitally arranged to where I could turn this on when I needed to, because it was just too damn depressing trying to work up to it. I tried everything on the planet. I put it in my face, my forehead, and everything like that. Can't get women to slap me. Some guys, I don't want them to slap me. And I was beating myself to death doing this. So, I had it put down here in the ass. All I gotta do is pinch my ass, and I go into manic stage. Let's face it, there's no women gonna pinch my ass. And if a guy comes by and pinches my ass, by God, I want to act like I'm fucking crazy, so he'll leave me alone. But, okay, if the time has come, you realize there's no music on this, so you're just going to have to kind of guess at what the tune is. But if you've ever watched the movie Flashdance, hopefully you'll still wonder what's going on. Okay, give me just a minute to get this going. I have to start in the holder here for a minute because my hands are full. Math wasn't my strength, or science wasn't my strongest suit. There we go. Imagine that you see Jennifer Beals. She's in her torn shirt, and she's got those legs right there, and she did her warm up, and she does that little thing where they start at the beginning of the song that I can't ever get down right, but I can do the main chorus. And as a special treat tonight, I've added a disco element to it. Well, crap. Shit, you were working a minute ago. There we go. I think I was about to say fuck disco, but I think everybody else has said that too. All right, here's the disco. Here.
Don't have a savior.
There we go.
Seizure warning. Anybody with seizures, don't look that way.
That's right. Me and Mary Hart, hell, we're killers. I know she killed Kramer. Hang on. We have to get the pants way, way up here for this. We ain't got no safety. We ain't got no safety device. And I just can't help it, but I have to go commando, okay? So if something comes down, avert your eyes, please. I'm a maniac on the floor, and I'm dancing like I've never danced before. Maniac on the floor, and I'm dancing like I've never danced before. Maniac on the floor, and I've been dancing like I've never danced before. Maniac on the floor, and I'm dancing like I've never danced before. Here we go. Maniac on the floor, and I'm dancing like I've never danced before. Okay, you won't stop me there. He's not going to let me get in the floor. He's not going to let me do this 360. He just telling me.
I'm saying that's the best moment to stop.
You know, that's the best advice I've had all night. Here, take it.
Give it up for Mike Lee.